member for Burnaby-Lougheed.
Oh, okay. Oh, thank you, Honorable Speaker. Thank you. Today is the final day, and in fact, the very final minutes of the 40th Parliament. And thank you for this opportunity. It's my honor to rise in this House one last time as the member of Legislative Assembly representing the good people of Burnaby-Lougheed to say my goodbye. Honorable Speaker, 25 years ago, my parents chose Canada as the home of our dreams for our family, like 7 million others across this nation that made the same choice. And as many young parents and immigrant families do, mine brought the kids along to visit the capital city. Little did they know that their timid 11-year-old who they propped in front of the legislative steps of this assembly to get the souvenir picture taken would take 2 decades to later have another picture taken, but instead this time as the elected member to take a seat in this chamber. And that just did, Honorable Speaker, an ordinary citizen with no political pedigree, education, or affiliation, serving this extraordinary honor of elected office that does not discriminate by gender, race, religion, orientation, or age. And that's the caliber of democracy that we celebrate in Canada and we continue to make better, just as I was politically conceived in a deliberate effort to bring about gender equality and visible minority representation in politics. As we all know, the face of British Columbia has drastically changed in the last 3 decades. We are among the most diverse societies in the world, and the community of Burnaby-Lougheed speaks over 120 languages. And we know that BC attracts and keeps so many of us because of affordable education, quality universal health care, environmental protection, accessible social services, human rights, equality, and justice. And these are the benefits that my family, so unknowingly for many years, were beneficiaries to. The social democratic policies that generations before us, and still to this date, have fought to put in place and continue to fight to not just make better, but also to defend. And I know my time is very limited. There's so much more that I wanted to say, Madam Speaker, but I just want to make sure that I send out my final thanks to everybody and the kind of grass movements that I saw across all corners of our province that I was able to assist. It's been a privilege to support and witness that as an MLA in and out of Burnaby-Lougheed. So to my teammates, my colleagues, stakeholders, friends, not a day went by in this seat that you trusted me with that I wasn't haunted by everything that I wanted to achieve for you. They say it takes a village to raise a child, and the same can be said for a politician, and the debt of your support is insurmountable, and I'll carry it with me for life. And so to all the members across this House, in the midst of the partisan divide that sometimes felt like we're more than 2 swords length away, I found humanity and kindness in each and every one of you. And I believe in the aggregate human attempt that continues to unfold in this House. I have faith in that process now. It was my most extraordinary privilege to serve with you. And finally, to my mom, dad, Jimmy, Stephen, this is the last time you can stalk me live on TV. I love you, and I'm coming home. Thank you so much, Madam Speaker, for this opportunity.